Diagram you see in front of you is labeled Skin Health Over Time, Taking Over-the-Counter and Prescription Medications. Basically what it is the same process many acne sufferers go through when attempting to treat their acne. This might mean buying topical medications at Walgreens or Rite Aid such as Neutrogena or Clearasil. It can even mean getting prescribed drugs from your dermatologist such as antibiotics or even Accutane. I'm going to show you why this approach to treating your acne is not effective and is actually more harmful than it is good. Before I go into complete detail about this diagram, I want to quickly label a few things to give you a better understanding of what this really means. Our x-axis is labeled time, and it's pretty straightforward. The further to the right you go is the further it progresses as time goes. The y-axis is labeled skin health. Basically what it is the higher up you go, the better your skin's health is. That includes the look, the feel, how your skin acts, all that good stuff that accompanies good, healthy skin. The dashed line here in the middle is labeled acne manifestation. Basically what it is the certain time where your acne actually forms, where you actually see it. Now, anytime we're below this line means you have acne, and anytime we're above it means you don't. We start here in the first red dot, which is health status upon conception. This is basically when you're born, and you aren't born with acne, so we start above the acne manifestation line. Now, as you get older, when you become 5, 6, 10, 12, our health deteriorates due to poor nutrition, and this is the main reason why your acne starts in the first place. So we'll say here, once we hit the acne manifestation line, you're around puberty, maybe 13, 15, even 16, 17, it doesn't matter. This is what happens to every acne sufferer. And your skin and health continue to deteriorate until you're finally fed up and you start something like over-the-counter topicals, like we said, Neutrogena, Clearasil, whatnot. Now, this might work temporarily, not fully effective, but it might show some improvement in your skin in the short run. And this is what is represented by our uphill when our skin's getting slightly better due to these treatments, but we don't fully cure our acne, and it usually comes back after a while to the point where it's actually worse than it was before, because these over-the-counter medications can really aggravate your skin, and in the long run it's just not going to work. So maybe you've gone through that process, and then at a certain point you're realizing that these aren't working and you want something stronger. So you go to your dermatologist and you ask for antibiotics or Accutane or something like that. And here we label this with the red dot here, start prescription drugs. And what you'll notice once you go on these drugs is things will get better at first. Things will get significantly better at first. If you take antibiotics or Accutane, your acne will diminish to a certain extent. But the problem really lies in permanent results, because once you go off these drugs, things will get worse. Once your body becomes accustomed to these drugs, things will get worse. There's just no way avoiding it. Using these drugs will not give you long-term effects to the point where you never have to use them again, and you never have to worry about your acne again. It's really an effort in futility. And we label this start prescription drugs. So we see here your skin gets better, 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 until the point where you might not even have acne anymore. But at a certain point, it just turns, and it turns for the worse, and your skin just gets worse and worse and worse, and oftentimes it'll just get worse than it's ever been. The message I want to get across to you with this diagram is that over-the-counter medications and drugs just won't work in the long run. They might make your skin better at first, but it always gets worse, and it's just not worth it for reasons beyond your skin. Your health is compromised, your immune system, everything goes haywire when you put these unnatural synthetic drugs into your body and onto your skin. Our next diagram is labeled Skin Health Over Time Following Correct Nutrition. And this is a far more reliable, a far more unique and effective approach in actually curing your acne permanently. You start here at health status upon conception, and you go through the same process every acne sufferer goes through, where your skin gets worse as you get older to the point where you have acne, and then it gets to the point where you just don't want to deal with it anymore and you want to find something that helps. And this is when you start a nutritional program which deals with whole food formulas and proper nutrients. And this is what happens once you implement these ideas. Your skin continues to improve to the point where you don't have acne anymore, and even beyond that, to the point where your skin is just great. I mean, it looks great, it feels great, it glows, you have perfect complexion, all the good things that we want. It gets to the point where there isn't even any more room for improvement because your immune system and your health is in tip-top shape and your skin just shows it. And that's what we represent here with the plateau, where the point where that's it, it can't get any better. We've just done everything we can. And this really is the cornerstone of the Focus Acne formula, is to feed your body the proper nutrients it needs to properly heal and cure your acne for good, and even go beyond that to the point where you have perfect, beautiful skin.